Well, Haka Tourism Group was the supreme winner of the New Zealand Tourism Awards in 2017 and in 2019. The group grew to incorporate Haka Tours, Haka Lodges and Haka Educational Tours. Then it was named New Zealand's fastest growing tourism brand at the Deloitte Fast 50. Then, of course, came COVID. But with the border reopening to vaccinated visitors from around 60 visa waiver countries, including the US, UK, Japan and Singapore, what does it mean for the group? Well, Eve Lawrence is the general manager of Haka Tours and she joins me now. Kia ora. Kia ora, Eve. Congratulations on making it through COVID, first of all. A lot of businesses didn't, right?
Yes, thank you. I very much count Haka Tourism Group as one of the businesses that have been fortunate enough to survive COVID-19. It hasn't been an easy process. The last 2 years have been incredibly difficult, but here we are moving forward and the future looks pretty bright.
How does the reopening of the borders then, I suppose, work for your business and what changes now? Is it a hiring spree now? What's going on?
Yeah, so we're currently going through a little wave of recruitment, which is not causing issues, but it has been difficult. So workforce is going to be a bit of a struggle moving forward. However, the first waves of visitors to New Zealand are more likely to be longer stay, family visits and working holiday visa holders, which are obviously going to be hugely favourable across the tourism and hospitality industry right now. So they should help our recovery hugely.
Is there a priority in your business for Māori hiring at all? I guess maybe in this world with legislation you can't, but I mean, you are called Haka Tours.
Yeah, absolutely. And we actually offer a Māori tour leader, tour manager scholarship program where we fund for training in order to build them up to be a tour guide or tour leader for Haka Tours. We provide Te Reo language funding scholarships. So yes, we have a few internal programs.
Man, how are you feeling about the future and how are you feeling about the government's handling of the last couple of years?
I'm feeling immensely positive about the future of tourism in New Zealand. I think the handling of COVID in that initial kind of 12 to 18 months has been fantastic, and it's definitely positioned us well to returning visitors in the coming months. Again, as I say, we're on the hunt for new recruits, so the first visitors will be working holiday visas, so hopefully we'll be able to build up our workforce. And then, like I said, reinstating our scholarship programs to build our workforce so we're there and ready to service that market when it does return.
That's a really good point. I mean, how did you have capital to survive? How did your business survive? We hear so many businesses that didn't. How did you keep going?
It's been a struggle, I have to say. We've done many restructures, not just from, unfortunately, losing some of our initial whānau in the business, but also having to really cut back on expenses. We've brought in leasehold partners for our office. We have sold assets. We've pretty much done everything and hustled every which way but loose to survive this pandemic.
But you think there was enough sort of support there from the government? I suppose, you know, nobody is reading the tea leaves when it comes to knowing what was happening with COVID, right?
The wage subsidy and resurgence support payments certainly helped, and without those, we may not be here. So definitely grateful for those. Listen,
but going to optimism now again, tell me about this Te Whare, the initiative Haka Tours is part of to house vulnerable wahine Māori.
Yeah, so this program is predominantly looked after by our acting GM of accommodation, Kirsty, but what I can tell you is that the Te Whare Hene Tore program consists of 3 putama, which includes preparation, residential, and then a 12-plus program. So each woman who comes into the Te Whare program will receive shelter, care, and support. So where we come in is providing that secure, safe space for Māori wahine to heal, and then they're supported with any issues they may be experiencing, and the assistance is provided to help move them into more permanent accommodation and permanent housing.
What a mean kaupapa. That is so awesome. Thank you so much for your time, Eve Lawrence. And like I said, congratulations for keeping going. Many didn't.
Thank you.